Welcome to Returns from the Graders. This is a new YouTube series of videos I'm going to be putting out whenever I do get a chance to send some cards into a grading company. PSA is starting to get things back a lot quicker than they were maybe a year or so ago during the pandemic. This was a July submission that they had for $18 per card. Sent it in, I think it was about the 20th of July. Got it back just before the 20th of October. So we have 7 cards here from the Star Wars customizable card game. It's a game that's very near and dear to me. I loved playing it when I was younger and collecting it as a massive Star Wars fan. To introduce each card, I'm going to, instead of hide the grade, I'm going to pair up each card with an action figure. So this is a Boba Fett submission. This is the Reflections foil Boba Fett. And we got a PSA 8. I was expecting an 8. We got an 8. These foils are very hard to grade. So I'm very happy with an 8 for any Boba Fett foil. To get an 8, this will be great for a Bounty Hunter collection. And to pair up with Boba. Next up is Luke Skywalker. This is the Reflections 3 Japanese foil Luke. These are very hard to grade. There's just a lot of clear space here, and yep, that looks like a 7. That's a 7, so it makes sense. 7, 8, with all you can see all that space there. I mean, it picks up the slightest bit of scratches, and even though it looks also a little off-centered, but it's a card that definitely deserves to be slabbed and to be on display. As you can see next to the Luke figure, this is a really cool card, especially as a Japanese foil. Next up is Darth Vader. This is the Japanese box topper foil. And these are so hard to grade, even though they are still a lot of them in the plastics that they came in as box toppers. But this guy here got a 9, and I am so excited with this. There are no 10s. There's only 3 at the time of this recording, PSA 9s. So this is a massive hit, especially because, like I said, those cards do not grade well. A lot of warping. Just from sitting around in warehouses or wherever they are, they don't do well. I was even told when I had a pre-screen grade on this, they said it wouldn't do well because of the warping specifically, but it held up. It held up. Just a little bit of wear on the bottom corners. I mean, I couldn't be happier. Well, I could have got a 10, but this is pretty damn awesome. So I'll take a 9 for this guy, and very happy to have the low pop with it. And next up is Mace Windu. This is a card that I pulled during the Pack to Grade challenge that was started by Kyle Mullins in the Facebook group for Star Wars customizable card game. It's a great community and a great challenge if you could afford a pack right now. But I got very lucky with Mace. Bam, 9. These guys are tough to grade. This is right out of a pack, so you're not guaranteed a 10. You can see it's slightly off-centered. But other than that, this card was as pack fresh, so I'm very happy to be pulling a Mace Windu from a pack of cards that has been sitting around for nearly 20 years unopened. So this was really cool to have a Mace Windu, especially at a PSA 9. And now here's Boss Nass. This is the alternate image of his Steed card, and surprised in this one. Got an 8. Thought I'd get a higher grade, at least a 9, but these are the things that you just don't see when you're submitting these cards. An 8 here could be a 9 somewhere else. But there is a little bit of wear on the corners that I did not really notice until it's been slabbed. I feel like once they're slabbed and they're pressed, you pick these up a little bit better after the fact. But I'll take an 8. I mean, this is a tough card to find. The last 2 cards are Darth Maul cards. And the first one we're going to take a look at is the Young Apprentice, not the alternate image, but the Young Apprentice from Coruscant. It got a 7, similar to the Boss Nass card. There could be some white that I didn't see, but, got the 7. And this guy, so this card deserves to be slabbed, even though I got a 6. But it's these foils, with all that space, the scratches, you can't see them until you really look for them sometimes, but they're all there. They get picked up so easily. And some white in the corners. I realized after I sent this that I sent the wrong Maul foil that I had. So, but still, this will be a great addition to anyone's collection. But I wanted to do something a little different, and hope you enjoyed it. And for these cards and more, visit Bassman334 on eBay. These cards will be available for pickup. May the Force be with you.